another tricky week, I think. After last week's FOMC meeting, we start the week with a holiday in the US, and things to note is Powell's testimony to the Senate Banking Committee. There could be some volatility around that, but there's also going to be volatility on the UK inflation numbers. Good chance that they'll hit double digits, i.e. 10% or more. And then on Friday we have Japanese inflation. It's not in here, should be. Where's that gone? Well, these guys mark it as yellow, do they? Unimportant, because I don't have any. But yen is certainly moving a lot as the market. We can see the yen sell off here as the market tries to break the BOJ. Where we're at, there seems to be a double bottom along the majors here. Not in the UK, obviously, that's a lower bottom. But even the Kiwi's got this double bottom forming as the US dollar retreated post FOMC and finished the week pretty much unchanged, up a little bit, but nowhere near the volatility that you would expect post FOMC. So it's a little tricky. I think we might see a bit of consolidation around here. This is the US dollar index. So a bit of consolidation around here, maybe even a pullback to which is where this zone, this blue zone, is where I'm looking to get long and buy it again. As we look at the Aussie dollar, here you got this double bottom. I think that will get taken in time, but more than likely we're going to see a bit of consolidation here. Maybe a minor rally up to 71, which you'd look to fade it. If we go to the euro, similar scenario, there's a bit of a resistance line across here at 106.50 that, you know, we've got this double bottom in place. The market might go and look at that 106.50 level and fade it off that. Yeah, it's getting trickier and trickier to see. You know, the euro do have a lot of headwinds, so normally I'd be taking that double bottom and going looking to trade that long. But from a fundamental perspective, I don't particularly want to be long euro dollars, and I don't particularly want to be short US dollars. So that one might be a wait and see. With the cable, happy to fade this if we can get, there's a bit of resistance around here, 125 level. We get some buying up to that. Again, it's in the shorter time frames, looking to fade it off their inflation numbers, which is midweek. Yen also want to stay in this shorter time frame. Shorter time frames, such as the hourly, a bit of resistance here at 135 that the market's trying to push through and hang on to. It failed off 135 once, twice, and it's looking to fail off it again. However, I think we're going to get pushed through that. So don't suggest longer time frames, but look at the shorter time frames for a break of it, a retest, and then look to trade that as the yen continues to weaken. CAD, really tricky. A bit of a double top, but it's at the top end of this range that it's been in since almost 12 months. Brave man indeed to try and sell that, being short US dollars and long CAD, as oil price sort of may have reached a peak. Oil price sort of coming off, failing to make new highs. So, you know, a weaker oil price means you shouldn't be buying CAD. So I don't think selling this is a good idea. It's a bit of wait and see. And the Kiwi, same as the Aussie, look to fade it as it gets back towards the moving averages. So that's currencies. Quick look at indices. You know, I think we had capitulation last week. The volume that was traded in the markets, and the how broad it was across, you know, nearly every. I think there was only two, maybe three stocks of the US 500. 3 out of 500 finished the week green. So it was a very broad sell-off. That tends to be a sign of capitulation. Not yet panic, but certainly the market, I think we've got more to come. Goldman Sachs had a report saying that they are they're net getting short. It's not just exiting positions, they're actually getting short the market. And so that would indicate that the smart money, if there is such a thing, is looking to for further falls in the market. So we're at extended levels again. If there's a consolidation or any kind of rally, you'd be looking to fade that. If it gets back up towards here, look to sell that. That's the S&P 500. It's going to be a tricky week, especially with the US holiday to start it. So I'll be back tomorrow and we'll see what we can find.